Mia. Baby. My sweet baby.
She's gonna be okay. The doctors are absolutely positive that she's gonna pull through. She's just resting right now.
Teresita. How did this happen, Whitney?
Well, we were at my house, and Ethan and Teresa were dancing together. And Teresa gave Ethan some sort of ultimatum about him admitting that he loves her.
Dear God.
And when Ethan didn't tell Teresa what she wanted to hear, she got really upset, ran out and took Miguel's motorcycle. And that's when she got into the accident.
Oh, foolish girl. You could have killed yourself. And all because of her obsession with Ethan. Oh, maybe now she'll realize that he doesn't love her. What is it, Whitney?
It's nothing, really.
Please, is there something you're not telling me?
Okay, when we realized that Teresa had taken Miguel's motorcycle, Ethan decided to go after her because he knew that she was really upset. He found out about the accident before any of us, and he came here to the hospital to be with her.
So he was here alone with her?
She must have been really bad off because the nurse said that she had lost her will to live and that she needed to hear from the guy that she loved that he loved her.
No.
So Ethan told her that he loved her, and he even kissed her.
What?
And that's not all. Gwen heard the whole thing and even heard Ethan tell Teresa that he loved her.
Oh, my God. She must have gone crazy.
Well, she looked pretty angry at first, but then the nurse talked to her and told her what she had told Ethan. And now Gwen assumes that Ethan was pretending to be Chuck, the guy that Gwen thinks is Teresa's real love.
So Gwen thinks that Ethan was lying, just doing what he could to save Teresa.
Exactly.
Good, because that's exactly what he did. I mean, Ethan does not love Teresa.
Well, I can't say I agree with you there, Mrs. Lopez Fitzgerald.
It doesn't matter what you think, Chad. What matters is the truth.
Well, the truth is that Ethan loves Teresa and Gwen.
No one can love two people in the same way, Chad. He must love one more than the other.
Well, that's what Ethan's trying to figure out right now. And I'll tell y'all something. I don't envy his decision. I mean, either way, Ethan knows he's gonna have to hurt the feelings of one woman that he loves very much. Question is, which one? You know, I think Ethan probably needs somebody to talk to right now, so...
How could this happen, Whitney? How could it come to this? Whatever Ethan decides, it'll cost somebody a great deal of pain.
And if by some miracle, Ethan chooses Teresa over Gwen?
The Crane and Hotchkiss family will declare World War III on my family. They will never let Ethan and Teresa be together. Never. Teresita, I know you can't hear me. All I want is for you to be happy. That's all I want for all my children. But your dream of marrying Ethan, it can never come true, Mia. You must understand that. The daughter of a housekeeper marrying a Crane heir, that doesn't happen in real life. That happens in books and in movies. When I think of what the Cranes or what Gwen's mother would do if it ever got to that point,
It really does worry you, doesn't it?
yeah. The Cranes will destroy anyone who gets in their way. And I fear not only for Teresa, but for Luis as well. His search for what happened to his father. His relationship with Sheridan. I mean, they could pose a threat to Alistair and Julian. And if Teresa is a threat to Ethan, Mary, and Gwen, the Cranes will come after both my children.
How's everything going in here?
Tell me, is my daughter going to be all right?
As soon as she wakes up, she's free to go.
Thank goodness.
Excuse me.
Whitney, she's going to need fresh clothes, so...
No. Let me go get her some clothes from the house. You stay here with her.
No, thank you, Whitney. I'll go. You stay with Teresa, and if she wakes up before I return, see if you can talk some sense into her. Tell her that Ethan only did what he did to save her life.
I'll try, but you know how Teresa is. She's gonna wake up believing that she and Ethan will be together.
Oh, watch where you're going.
Mrs. Hotchkiss.
Oh, Pilar.
I'm sorry I bumped into you.
Visiting your daughter?
Yes. How did you know that?
That's funny. I was just on my way to visit the little gold digger.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
My daughter is no gold digger, Mrs. Hotchkiss.
Now that is a laugh. She has been scheming from day one, and so have you.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, no, getting Teresa a job working for Ivy Crane is just a means of ensuring that your children will marry well.
How dare you? I don't think like you, Mrs. Hotchkiss.
Spare me. It is so obvious. Not only are you trying to snare Ethan for Teresa, but I heard that Luis is going after Sheridan as well. Now, Pilar, how many children do you have at home? Because I hear there's a few unmarried Cranes still available.
Excuse me.
Ah, and you. You are really a piece of work. The sweet little housekeeper playing your role to the hilt, and all the time you and your brood are trying to figure out how to get your hands on the Crane billions.
Are you through?
Hardly. If you think that I am going to let one of your kind interfere in my daughter's wedding to Ethan, you have got another thing coming. I'm going to go see Teresa and let her know that I am onto her right now.
If you think you're going to go in there and get to my daughter, you'll have to do it over my dead body.
How dare you? Ivy Crane's housekeeper does not talk to me that way.
I'm not Ivy's housekeeper right now. I am Teresa's mother. And if you think you're going to go in there and intend to hurt or attack my daughter, you're very mistaken.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so. My daughter is recovering from an accident, and I will rip you to pieces before I let you upset her.
And you think that you can threaten me that way?
It's not a threat. It's a promise.
I will not let Teresa interfere with my daughter's marriage to Ethan. And I will do everything in my power to make sure that she never gets anywhere near the Crane name.
Whatever happens in the future between Ethan and Gwen, or Ethan and Teresa, is for them to decide.
That's where you're wrong, Pilar. I always get what I want. Always.